Good morning. Today's Wednesday, Realness Challenge, day 17. And, I got more of an experience to share this morning than knowing what exactly the theme of that is. Just something kind of cool. I have a very close friend. We talk back and forth a lot. We grew up together. We were kind of disconnected. I had disconnected from everything to do with my hometown and all the kids I went to school with, and I had a very kind of screwed up idea, I think, of my hometown and my place within it. And so I hadn't reconnected with this person for many years until about, I think, 2009, maybe 2010, when I started having a healthier perspective on a lot of things. But anyway, so we've been really close friends, I think. He's certainly one of my best friends for a great number of years now. Recently, I heard him chatting with another guy, as recording like a podcast kind of situation, and I heard him sharing a story about a guy he knew, and I was blown away. I'm like, man, this guy, I feel like I should know this guy because he's referencing someone I grew up with, and it's a relatively small town, so and in the context of the conversation, it's pretty weird that I'd not known who this person was. And the more he goes on and on, I actually sent him a message, and I'm like, dude, how do I not know this guy? This guy's cool. Like, I relate to his story, and I'd love to connect with him. And then so I sent him that message, and then I went back to listening to the rest of the interview, and then he mentions a detail that he was aware of this person that suddenly transformed my reality, because he was sharing my story. I'm his friend. He is telling this person about me, right? Which was very overwhelming, for one thing, because one of the beliefs I have of myself that goes in my cookie jar is that I've got nothing to offer per se, right? That's something I combat. That's not necessarily something I believe, but it is something that I'm very strongly tempted to believe. I have nothing to offer. I have no impact. I'm insignificant. And this is somebody who I care about a lot, and I know he cares about me, but again, that record playing, right? Like, where I'm like, I talk a lot, everyone knows that. These always run long. my wife, everybody, reminds me, and that's probably actually an unhealthy thing that I need to look at as well for my cookie jar, but I talk a lot. So I kind of assume most people just tune me out. And oh, dang, that was a pothole. And so the first thing was, I think my friend has an ability to turn the dumbest, most mundane story into something that's actually intriguing, right? So kudos to him for having me engaged on my own story up to a certain point, but also just overwhelmed that here's another human being walking the planet, who I value, who knows me very well and does listen, and I think that's important. I guess the realness of that is the admittance, that we kind of put up a thick skin and we just march through life, and a lot of our thick skin is based on beliefs about ourselves that we even think like in essence, we've created a falsity belief about ourselves, and then we've defended ourselves against that, when in fact, who would we be if that falsity was realized to not even be true? You know, who could we become? Who can I become? Now knowing that maybe occasionally people are listening. Well, maybe I'll focus a little more on what I'm saying, and maybe I won't be so verbose as I once again run over on time. Or maybe I'll be more confident to move forward in a way that could be intentional. And so, so that's my monologue for today, Wednesday, day 17, Realness Challenge. I'll need to think about what a couple of words are that turn that into a theme. So, but I hope you guys all have a great Wednesday. I'm here at Costco. Got to talk about a Realness Challenge. I got to get some paper plates, paper bowls. I'm all out. I don't like to do dishes. Paper bowls, paper plates are almost as cheap as a monthly supply of dish soap, and it saves me the work, right? Don't be lazy, but think smarter, not harder. Anyway, so yeah, catch you guys tomorrow.